Have you ever felt a pull so deep, so consuming that it felt like the universe was calling just to you? Now imagine that pull comes from the most beautiful sound you've ever heard and leading you straight to your death. Welcome to PheelsBad Lore, where myth blurs into nightmare and monsters wait just beneath the surface. Today, we're diving into the dark, seductive world of creatures whose voice can unravel your soul. This is the Siren, and I bet the history you think you know is wrong. So let's find out the true origins of the Siren. Diving straight into it. Long before they were imagined as shimmering mermaids, sirens were quite strange and far more disturbing. Their roots are from ancient Greek mythology. Sirens weren't half fish at all. They were bird women. I know, it got me off guard as well. The head and torso of a woman fused with the wings, the feathers, and the talons of a predatory bird. Creatures of the sky, not of the sea as we would have imagined. They first appeared in Homer's Odyssey. Odysseus warned of their power, instructing his full crew to plug their ears with beeswax, while he tied himself to the mast of his ship, determined to hear the song without succumbing to its power. As the ship sailed past, the siren started singing a melody so beautiful, so intimate, it drove him nearly mad. Men who listened too long abandoned their course and crashed his ship into the siren's rocky shores, and then their bones bleach in the sun as their flesh is feasted upon. But their origins go far deeper. According to some ancient sources, the sirens were the daughters of the river god Archelaus and one of the muses, divine patrons of music and poetry. That parentage explains their hypnotic voices. Their transformation into monsters varies, however. One myth says that they were companions of Persephone, cursed by Demeter for failing to stop her abduction, giving them wings and banishing them to mourn forever. Another version says that they took wings willingly to search the world for their lost friends, but grief slowly corrupted them and made their songs deadly, turning them into vicious creatures. The sirens aren't unique to Greece at all. All over the world we find myths of women of the water whose voices bring only death. In Slavic folklore, the Ruslaka lures men to their death through beautiful songs, then drags them under, never to be found again. In the Philippines, the Sirena sings with a voice that charms or curses. All over the world, across multiple cultures, one fear repeats, the voice that promises everything and leads to nothing but the end. Now that we've got some understanding on the origins and the folklore of the siren, what makes them truly terrifying? As it isn't just the way she looks, it's how she sounds. As mentioned before, their appearance has evolved throughout the ages. Originally, she was a feathered predator, a warning in the skies. Later, as the myth evolved and spread, it merged with seafaring lore. The sirens became more fish-like, slowly blending with the image of the mermaid. But make no mistake, they're no Disney princess. Her true power lies within her voice. The siren song doesn't just sound pretty, it's a magical weapon. It targets your desires, whatever you want most in this world, whether it's love, fame, knowledge, redemption. She sings it to you perfectly, not with lies, but with promises. She offers what you crave, and then she uses it to destroy you. It's not just a sound, it's a compulsion. You don't hear a song with your ears, you feel it within your bones, within your heart, within your soul. Sailors would steer off course, willingly, blissfully, convinced they were heading towards everything they could ever want, but instead, they crashed against the rocks. The siren doesn't lure your ship, It unravels your mind, and that's why a siren has no need for super strength or super speed. Although they're faster than any ship on the sea and stronger than any man on a boat, she doesn't need any of that, as a true power is psychological warfare, not convincing you to do what you don't want to do, but making it so you want to do what's bad for you. The siren isn't just a monster, she's a symbol, one that's lasted for thousands of years and truly made her way into sailor and marine culture. At her core, she represents the danger of temptation, the ancient mariners she embodied at sea itself, vast, beautiful, deadly. The siren was a metaphor for losing focus, for letting your passion override your purpose. It's also a deeply cautionary tale, not just about lust or desire, but about distraction. She was a warning to sailors coming aboard a ship. Her song can be anything from comforting, escape, pride, or even ego. She is anything that pulls you away from what matters and destroys you for it. Whether you're a lone sailor standing on the mast watching out, slowly drifting to sleep, she's that warning to not lose focus. In that way, the siren doesn't just live at sea, she lives in the mind, an obsession as fantasy as the lie that she's just follow me and everything will be perfect. To me, the siren is perfectly explained through the metaphor of a coin. One side, the unknown, your dream, the possibility of unimaginable wealth and fame. The other side, unknown dangers, unprecedented terror. And that's why I believe it emulated with sailors so much, as the ocean once represented the chance of unimaginable wealth and fame, but on the other side, it could also lead to your downfall, a terrifying reality which you could only imagine in your nightmares. What do you think about this? In the comments below, let me know what she symbolizes to you. Now, we don't have any photos of sirens I can share here and say with absolute certainty they are real, but we do have stories and the silence they leave behind. Throughout history, sailors have reported strange events at sea, disembodied voices, unseen songs, whole ships that vanish without a trace. Take the Mary Celeste for example, a ship found drifting, no damage, no crew, and no clear reason why. Everyone was just gone, no signs of a struggle, no bodies, just absence. In many coastal communities, especially near cliffs or reefs, some speak of hearing voices on the wind, especially during storms. Beautiful, sad, or even pleading women calling to them, but they warn. They say, never follow them in, you'll never come back. More than anything, the siren remains a psychological monster. Her story explains the unexplainable, why a ship would suddenly steer off course into rocks, why sailors would go mad for no reason, or why someone would willingly walk into danger, smiling while they sink to the depths of the ocean. The siren has never really gone away, she simply changed forms and evolved throughout the decades. In films like Pirates of the Caribbean, The Stranger Tides, she's a seductive predator with fangs and films, beautiful, deadly, and hungry. In the show Sirens, she's more complex, part of a hidden society exploring the line between monsters and misunderstood creatures. She can even be found in games, she's everywhere. In Borderlands, sirens are powerful women with supernatural abilities. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you fight sirens tied directly to Greek legends. And in The Witcher 3, you literally hear their song as you dive bomb your boat. In literature, she becomes a metaphor. In Margaret Atwood's Siren song, the creature speaks directly to the reader, not to seduce, but to manipulate, by pretending she needs to be saved. It's a trap within a trap. No matter the medium, one thing stays the same. The siren is always singing, and somebody is always listening. Just make sure it's not you. And just like that, we come to an end. The siren, whether a bird or a mermaid, villain or victim, remains one of mythology's most haunting figures, because she's just about death. She's about desire, the kind that blinds you, betrays you, and then buries you. Her song is timeless. It adapts, it waits, and it knows your weakness better than you do. So, if you ever hear a beautiful song in the dark, something that feels too perfect to be real, stop, turn, and run as fast as you can. Never follow the beautiful song. This is PheelsBad, and if you love monsters born from myth, madness, and memory, hit subscribe and check out the next deep dive, as we've got plenty of monsters waiting for you to find them. And thank you to anyone that subscribes, likes, or even comments on my videos. It really means the world to me, and I'm happy we're slowly building a community for the haunted house.